Right, well, the weather changed today from being really hot yesterday and sunny to actually quite cold today and becoming extremely windy. So you can see that the outside of this place is, really kind of looking nice, and a lot to do still. Let's have a look inside though today as it's windy outside. Right, so this is, I've been in here a number of times before with videos, but this is a 4-bedroom house. So we go in, and now the amazing thing about these houses are, I'll shut the temporary door here. The amazing thing is that as soon as you walk in here, you can feel warmth. Yesterday we were all commenting how this house, which faces south and has large windows at the top, is actually really cool inside. And even in the living area, where there is 2 windows in the roof, in the ceiling, it's still not hot in there. It's actually cool with the sun being on it all day. Yet it's warm in here, so it doesn't get too hot in the sun, and it doesn't get cold when it's cold outside. It keeps a fairly good ambient temperature, and I think that's a credit to the specifications that they have now with insulation. And I'm quite impressed with the whole effect. I mean, the amount of insulation that we've put into the walls of this house are astronomical, but they certainly have paid off anyway. So when we come in this house, we're going to have quite a nice entrance. It doesn't look very nice at the moment, but it will be. There's going to be a seat lid on this here, and some shelving and various other things, so it'll be rather nice here. Got vaulted ceiling, and then immediately to our right there's a toilet, basically a cloakroom, and this will be quite luxurious. We'll have dado running around here, wooden dado, and cupboards in here and everything. This will be quite a nice little room actually when it's done. Features like these yellow pine that are set into the wall, and to my left here there will be cupboards along here and various other bits and pieces built in. This is where the services are, the hot water tanks and everything will be in this area. And then we've got the staircase, which is going to be here, and we've been working on the parts of the staircase. Added that corner onto the side of the wall that I wanted between the two walls, tiled that part, and I'm making some shelves and everything on ledges at the top. I'll have a look at that in a second, but let's go back down here. So in here, this is bedroom number 4, if you like, or a study. So it's either a study with a shower room or a bedroom with a shower room. It was actually going to be a study, but as it was so big, I decided to put the shower room in. So this will be the shower room for that. Then we've got over here we've got a laundry room, a utility room. This will have sinks in here and worktops and so on, washing machine and everything. And then we come into what will be a door here, and we'll come into a kitchen with a dining area over here where all the bags of cement are at the moment. So I'm hoping that we'll have this kitchen fitted in about a month. Maybe we'll hopefully get to the point where we'll be fitting the kitchen. All of this floor will be tiled with simulation or logs, planking. And over here I built this bit of a dummy wall and fitted a little cabinet, display cabinet, which has got LED lighting that'll be hidden by a pelmet, the actual driver, and there'll be some glass shelves in here. This will be a bit of a display cabinet. I had the feature wall put in with those extended bricks sticking out There's a couple of things in here that I've done that I'm not too happy with, and I'm making some changes in them. And this little ledge is good. That's been built. It's been covered up now to protect it. I wasn't too happy with the plastering, the way it was done on this particular pier, so we took it off, cut it back, and reboarded that. That's going to have to be replastered now. I'm also not happy with the boarding effect that I've got under here. I knew that I was going to have shrinkage and the joints would open up, but I don't like that at all. So that's going to be revised next week, and it's going to be made underneath that will be made a very quite sophisticated piece of intricate yellow pine, which I've given the carpenters a job to do. That will look, I hope a lot better, and it will be the same type of design that I've got on here. So this was made for me, and I think we finished the inside now. Yep, that's got tiles down the bottom, and it's just the storage. But I'm not happy with the glass on the window, so I'm going to have that changed. Originally I was going to have a stained glass window, an old stained glass window I was going to use in here, and then I decided to put a modern window in, and I didn't get stained glass. I got this leaf effect, and I'm not happy with that, so I'll have that out and put clear glass in. So we'll change that in the next few weeks. Bit of work to do, and then it's all the wood's got to be prepared, finished. But other than that, this room's coming on. The timbers on the ceiling here are new. They're sawn timber, but they are new timbers, as opposed to a lot of the other rooms in some of the other units where they're the old original timbers. But I hadn't got enough to do all of the ceilings in the old timber, so I decided to choose which ones I would have. These are new ones, and the timbers that have been stuck on the ceiling there will actually extend out into the ceiling there of the canopy on the outside porch, and that'll probably be done next week. So still quite a lot of work to do in this lounge area. The skirting's being put in, which is helping. But I'm hoping to get this whole area cleared out next week and get the construction people out of here and start thinking about getting the second fixings and first fixings and decoration in the next few weeks. Anyway, let's have a look upstairs, see what we're doing up there. Right, so this is the landing of this house, which there's 3 bedrooms up here. Obviously the highlight when you come up here is this beautiful landing, which is very impressive, at least I think it is. We've got a lot of work to do on the top of these windows with a false bulkhead that I'll be putting in, and also some yellow pine beams. So there's quite a lot of work to do, and there's yellow pine that runs up the side, so it's not really a finished effect yet. When it is finished, they will look fairly impressive, I hope. I've had the corners feathered off, as it were, with that extra bit of boarding, and I'm making a ledge that's going around, because I've set all the tops of these walls back, and there's this ledge that runs around that's in yellow pine, and that's the first fixing of it. I've got that ledge up there which I've had put in because I wanted to make a place for somebody to put a display. I don't know how they're really going to get up there, but you could put an ornament or a sculpture of some sort up there. I'm not quite happy with that at the moment. I'm going to modify, I think, the design slightly to make it a bit chunkier underneath, but it's something I'll think about next week. So anyway, we've got this beautiful landing, and then we come into the first bedroom in here, which is beginning to be finished. This will be a closet in there. That hole isn't supposed to be there. Then there is a shower room in here, in this bedroom. And that hole is actually for there'll be a light under here. That's the power for it. And this is when you're in the shower, that's where you can put your, it's a soap dish holder. You put your soap and everything, and it's lit up, so that's quite nice. So it'll be a nice little shower room. Be a WC here, toilet, and a sink. And then we come into the bedroom, which is being used as a workshop at the moment. And this one's got a couple of features in it. That it's got a vaulted ceiling. The beam up there, which has been boarded over, underneath it is the steel, one of the steels that's holding the roof up. So that's boarded over, and then that will be clad with yellow pine to give it a look as if it's a wooden beam. I decided to just make that little alcove there, a little shelf where you could put something, I suppose, display some ornaments or something. There'll be timbers on the ceiling to give it that sort of barn look, which I've got in the other rooms. So that'll dress the room up a bit, and they'll extend up to the front of the bedroom. So it's got high, and then up above here we've got one of these storage pods, which is a sort of alternative for the fact there is no attic in here, so that will have a hidden door on it effectively, but it is not. It's an occasional access. Basically, it's a loft space. And there's 2 of them, or 3 or 4 of them up here in this house. That's one of them anyway. So then we come into what in here we've got a closet, a little cupboard rather, on the landing, which has got power in it, so you can power up a vacuum cleaner or whatever. There'll be shelves in there and a door. Then you come into effectively what I think is going to be the main bedroom here in this house. Well, it's got a bathroom in here. I don't know whether this light's working. Right, yeah, there's the light on. So, this is a bathroom that's in the middle of being tiled. We've got a shower in there that's being worked on at the moment. There'll be a sink there, and here there'll be a freestanding bath. Not all the tiles are fitted up. There's tiles missing at the moment there. But it's got dark tiles on the floor and dark tiles on that wall, and then light tiles, the rest of it. So this will be quite a luxurious bathroom. Okay, and in here we've got the bedroom, which is going to have a sort of vanity top here with cupboards underneath, closet, more space up there, not that easily accessed, but at least we're making use of the void that was there, and you can store things up there. There'll be a wooden beam running across the ceiling, and this will have timbers on the ceiling as well, so it's got vaulted ceiling, so it'll have quite an impressive room actually, because it's quite high, quite a lot of space when you're here in your bed. Hopefully this will be a lovely room. This got a light in the vanity unit down here. Right, then we got one more bedroom. Let's turn this off. Right, and then over here we've got another bedroom, and this bedroom again has got a wardrobe in it and a vanity unit again with light in it and shelves and cupboards underneath. That's got to be built yet. And it also has a shower room. So this is a shower room here. There'll be a loo over here, and a sink and a shower over here, and another recessed soap dish area with a light in it. So quite a luxurious bathroom actually. But this room's got one of my weird ideas, which I'm hoping is going to work out all right. And that is, I've got 2 storage pods. One they're building at the moment, which is that one that'll have a sort of hidden door. But that's an access, occasional access, storage like a loft space, and the same over there. But in the middle, where the light's coming through from the big windows, that will have glass on both sides, and it will be like a glass tunnel. So effectively, we'll have a very big sheet of glass up there. And I hope it's going to work, because with glass both sides and the glass coming through, it'll be that frosted glass with the leaves on it. I just hope it'll have a good effect. We'll see. You will be able to access that space if you wanted to change it for something else, or you obviously wanted to get into it for some reason. But this is the jury's out on this one yet. We'll see what happens. Then we've got another big storage area above the bathroom over there, which is accessed out here, access through there, and that's a big storage area, another loft if you like, which you can stand up inside, and that will have this door, and these doors are sort of hidden really. You sort of push them and they pop open, but it's basically a loft. So that's the house. Obviously there is another bathroom in this house as well. That's in the garage. So this house has a large garage with a workshop. That's a giant garage actually, and it's over here. That's the garage for the house. Side door to it, and there'll be two big doors that are electrically operated. But on the right side there, where the door is, there'll be a bricked off. There'll be a completely separate room, as it were, a workshop. And at the end of that workshop, it'll have a small bathroom, small toilet. So it's got water and it'll have hot water and cold water, obviously, and a toilet in it. So it's quite a nice garage. Right, let's have a look at. So that's one house. Let's have a look at the other ones. Right. Well, these two doors here are for two flats. One upstairs, one downstairs. Obviously, this is a upstairs flat. So you come into the entrance, which is a porch with a vaulted ceiling and a brick wall. There's quite a lot of features here. There's a lot yet to build here. We've got cupboards and various things here, which I'll have, and we've got pine again built into the wall, which it will be, and then there'll be a staircase here which will go up half landing and go up to where that ladder is, and then it's a very high stairwell, as you can see, which we've still got a lot of work to do, a lot of decoration in it. There'll be timbers on the ceiling and quite a lot of things. Anyway, let's have a look upstairs. And then when we come up onto the landing, we've got this beautiful window, which I've shown before. A lot of work. I think it's almost been finished up here now. This was plastered, this bit here, last week, so you get a better idea of this top of this landing. When you come up the landing, up the stairs rather, onto this landing here, there'll be a glass balustrade here that you can look over with an oak rail, hopefully. And then you've got this vast area in front of you, which is very impressive. It's really warm up here. I mean, considering it's cold and windy, there's no drafts up here or anything. You've got a lovely open area here on the top of this flat at the landing when you first come in. The window and the design of the wall there, I think, is very impressive. There's a lot of work still to do on it. We've got the yellow pine wood that is going to go all the way around to frame the glass. We'll start to work on that probably next week. Skirting boards and all sorts of second fixing stuff to do, and dress the whole place up, and that'll be really, really nice. And timbers on the ceiling. So this is really going to be a lovely space, and I think it's almost like a room, because you could have tables, chairs, whatever you want here, and it's just a beautiful place. Cupboard here where we got services, and we come into a bedroom which is about ready to be started work on second fixings, skirting boards. We've got shelving and doors and stuff to do to build in the closet. There's a very high ceiling which has got to be worked on. There's timbers to be put on that ceiling as well. So there's quite a bit of work in here to do. But this will be quite an exciting bedroom with lights all running on the top of those timbers that go across, and LEDs which will light up the ceiling. It'd be quite a nice bedroom in here. There is a bathroom over here, which is a bit difficult to see in the dark, but it is again very nice with a shower and a freestanding bath in here, where the taps and everything are on the wall. So we've got wall taps for this bath. It'll be freestanding in there. This area here, which is set back, will have a mirror in it, and with lighting up above. And then you've got another soap dish set in the wall there with a light in it where the shower is. So it's quite a luxurious bathroom when it's finished. Next door we've got a kind of internal room which is either going to be a study or a second bedroom. It doesn't have an external window, so it's got a glass panel at the top which will let light through, a bit of light through, but it basically is just, well, it'll either be, as I say, a second bedroom or a study. So depending on what people want to use it for. Then we come through into the lounge kitchen area, which we've just tidied up a bit to get ready to start working on with the second fixings. This is the kitchen area here, which we've got some lovely wood effect tiles that'll go in that area. There is a wall coming, a small retaining wall coming out from this point that'll be in front of the units. So that will change the look of it a bit. And we've got a big feature area over there where the wall, half the wall is tiled with these brick-like tiles, and then above it there's a ledge that will be built with some boarding at the back with lighting shining up, LED lights. So there's still quite a bit of work in here. There's another feature that I've designed for that window, where the glass is rather, and to make that look kind of attractive. So, and there'll be timbers on the ceiling as well that will give it add to the barn effect. So that's the flat. This flat, like the one below, they'll come with a parking bay, a covered parking bay, which has their own electricity and their own water supply that comes back to the flat on the meter here, so they can wash their car or charge batteries or do whatever they like. But this top flat also comes with a small terraced area outside which belongs to the flat, so they've got an open space outside as well. So that's the top flat. Let's have a look at the ground floor flat. Right, so this is the entrance into the ground floor flat. Here again we come into the porch area, which will be vaulted. We started work on the ceiling and left it, and some of the Celotex has just fallen. This will have it has a brick feature wall, and lots of cupboards being built here, and quite a few things. Then when you come into the corridor here, you've got a lot of cupboards here which will be built. There'll be a workstation. I'm intending to make a little office. I don't know quite how it'll be yet, but I've got something in my mind for that. So there's quite a bit of work to do in this hallway. And we come into the bedroom. Some of this bedroom's been done, and obviously we haven't got the high ceilings in here. We've got more standard size ceilings. This is more advanced as far as the closet is concerned. There's sliding glass doors which are there, got to be fitted. That's the inside of the wardrobe. These cupboards have been built. They'll be like that, but there'll be a door on this bottom part. And there's power here as well, so you can have your laptop and power it up or whatever. So trying to think of a few things that you'd want in your room. So that's the bedroom, and then we come over to the bathroom for this flat. Right, well the bathroom is actually very nice, but it's too dark to actually see anything. So the bathroom for the flat. Then you come in and we've got a door here, and then you come into what will be the lounge and or study area coming around here. I've got a feature wall that we'll put in here for the lounge, and then you'll come round to the kitchen. I've got the bricks on this end here to sort of tie in with the wall, and this is the kitchen area. Hopefully this is going to be cleared next week, I think, and we're going to start doing some second fixings here. I've got wood planking effect tiles to go down here in the kitchen area, and we've got the kitchen that this will probably be the first unit that will fit with the kitchen. There's some timber to go on this wall, timber effect, and a few bits and pieces that I'll be adding to make it look more like, give it the character of the barn. Got the yellow pine again around the accented around these doors, so that's quite nice. And outside this flat has got a little courtyard, and the courtyard is defined. Well, it's just that's the footings that are running there. So it's a small area, but it's half of it's under cover. There will be a big brick wall that's going up there, where that footing is, that goes to the top. So you'll be completely sealed off from the other property, and there'll be a wall at the end there. So it will be sealed off, but you've got half under cover, half you've got sun a lot of the day. So it's not too bad, but at least it's certainly better than not having anything. And you've got your parking bay as well. So this is the ground floor flat, and now we'll have a look at the other house. Well, this house here actually starts on that corner and runs there all the way down to the end, and that's the garage down there. And where my Mercedes is parked, there'll be some gates going across there, and that will be the driveway of this house. Anyway, let's have a look inside. So you come in to this house with, which has got quite a lovely, nice entrance porch with will be a vaulted ceiling, a nice, impressive feature wall in brick, cupboard here which has got, will have a handle on it. It's got key safe in there. It's quite large in here actually, and in front of you is a beautiful feature in yellow pine with glass, which gives light to what effectively is a study. This has no external window in here, but it's a study, which that's the light that you've got. You've got a cupboard in here with services and some storage. You've got another cupboard in here which has got shelves built in. Obviously there'll be a door on there. You've got a safe built into the wall there. So this is a study, and obviously you've got a safe already built in. A door here, so that's a study. Here is a lovely large entrance hall where this is the stairwell. So the staircase will be going up here, half landing, and going up there where that ladder goes up. And over on this side, well, actually here you've got a beautiful window which goes all the way to the top of the house. Those two scaffold boards won't be there, obviously, and so you'll have the balustrade. You'll be able to see all the top floor, and they'll be able to see down. And in here is a bedroom. There are two bedrooms here. Either one could be the master bedroom, so they're both big. So this bedroom is on the ground floor, so it's for somebody who wants a house where they've got a bedroom, they don't have to go upstairs. This is what this is for. So this bedroom's got a wardrobe which we're in the process of completing. Have a door on it, obviously. It's got some specially designed shelving over there where the bed is, and it's got a lovely, beautifully tiled bathroom with a freestanding bath there where the taps are on the wall, and quite a unique design of tiles. And it's got double aspect windows, so it's got three windows actually. So it's a nice bedroom, and it's on the ground floor. So that's this part of the house. Then you will go upstairs, which will effectively be the stairs eventually. So when you come to the top of the stairs, you'll come up, and there will be a glass balustrade running across here, and then you'll be able to, with an oak handrail across here, and you'll be able to look out the window here and see the world. So you've got this lovely landing. As you can see that we've got the timbers on the ceiling here. We've got sawn timber up there as an accent. There's actually LEDs running at the back of that ledge, so that will light up, and there's the LED lights on the wall there, which I had designed. Well, I designed them myself. I had them made by the carpenter, and there's LEDs in those little slits in there. And when those LED lights are on at night, and the ones up there, actually, this landing's lit really lovely. So it's a lovely landing, actually. Now, there's a cupboard up here, which has got power in it, so you can power up your vacuum cleaner. Be a door on here, obviously. And the doors will all be like this. This is the style of door that we're having. And all the architraves are going to be bull-nosed like this. And they will not be painted, they will be wood effect. The skirting board will be painted, that's all. So we got this bedroom. This is another room that you could use as a master bedroom. It's got a high vaulted ceiling. We're in the middle of decorating this. Well, I am. Got the timbers on the ceiling, and I've painted some of it to a degree. I've got wardrobes and cupboards here that I've been working on. This is a paint effect that I've done. This is made to look like old wood. I've painted that, and these cupboards are sort of in the process of being decorated. That's the sort of deep red that I'm using, and it's the sort of look that I'm trying to achieve in these cupboards. And that's a wardrobe, and this here is a storage cupboard, really, with these lovely Odeon style curves on the shelves. So there's quite a lot of storage space there in that room. And then there is actually two storage pods here. Let's have a look back over here. All my decorating stuff is in the way. That door there and that door there, they access two large storage areas, or storage pods as I call them. And there again, they are to as a replacement for not having a loft. And over here is the bathroom for this bedroom. So here's the bathroom, and that's been kind of finished. There'll be a shower unit here put in, and you can see the mirror over here, which has got lights on it and everything. Lights up. Yeah, obviously there's no power in the house at the moment. Dado, which I had put in, and that'll be in one of the other it is in one of the other bathrooms as well. So this room is coming along. Right, at the other side of the, I'll just close this door. Now on the other side of this lovely landing, which has yet to have its staircase fitted, whoops, on the other side here is another bedroom. This is a slightly smaller bedroom, but it has its own charm, I think. Right, we've got beams in here to sort of give it the barn effect. And it's got a closet there, yeah, which will have a door on it and has yet to be sort of finished. Got a sort of a workstation here, if you like, with specially designed, one of my little specially designed doors and shelves inside. Power there, so you can have your worktop, your laptop there. And these will be finished off. This is yellow pine to match this here. Then it's got a shower room, and it's got sort of a bit of a unique design as well, with the tiles and the dado again, which I had made, which I'm putting in a couple of the rooms to give it that sort of, I mean, some of the bathrooms are tiled completely, they're rather modern, and others have got this wood effect, dado, to give it a more of a barn effect, barn style. This bathroom or shower room's got a vaulted ceiling, so it's quite high. I think this is the only bathroom that's got this high ceiling in it. Right, let's go downstairs and see what else we got in this house. Right, so when you're in this lovely entrance area here, which has got a very big entrance porch, you'll come through a door, not this old tatty door. Oh, actually it's locked from the end, I'll have to go around the other side. So just hold it a minute, I'll go on the other side and we'll see where we are, but we're going to be the other side of that door in a second. Right, that was quick, I went round and opened the door. So when we go through this door, we're now coming into what will be the lounge and kitchen. Doesn't look very good now, but hopefully it will do in a few months. So this will be the lounge area here. It will be a vaulted ceiling with timbers on the ceiling. There'll be a brick wall coming out here and a big feature brick wall with yellow pine beam running across and sawn timber on the walls. So this will be quite an impressive looking room, I hope. When it's finished, we've got 3 windows running down this side, which are going to have quite interesting feature areas sort of coming out here as they are now, but standing out a bit. Difficult to explain, but I'll probably show them again in a future video when they're complete. So this will hopefully be a very quite exciting, impressive lounge area when you come in here. There's bifold doors here which open right back to this lovely courtyard that there'll be outside, which is undercover. And there's a wall coming along. There'll be a wall in front of us here with a brick feature again to match the feature on the wall, and then an open area where we come into this kitchen. So this effectively is the kitchen. Making some changes as I go along. I've added a window that will be up there. That's just a window to give light. It's not opening, but it will be a window that runs up to follow the line of the vaulted ceiling. Of course, obviously the kitchen window here. So this will be quite a nice kitchen, but you'll have an open, large opening into the lounge area. Then when we come around here, there will be a door running across here. This will have a door here, and when we open this door, we come out and step down into what will be a laundry room. So it's quite a big laundry room there again, with it'll be quite a high vaulted ceiling on this side, and there will be another room here where that broom is coming out here. There'll be a little toilet. So that will be a small room. That's the window for it. So you'll have an extra toilet here, but this will become a laundry, or will be a laundry room. When you come around here, there'll be a door here which takes you out to the outside world, to your driveway. So as you come home, this effectively is the door that you can come in and bring all your shopping into the kitchen or into the laundry room. And then this door will take you into the garage. And this is a big double garage which has a face brick interior, quite luxurious. Then there's another door in this laundry room, this one here, which takes you out into what will become quite a beautiful undercover barn effect terrace area, or I don't know, open entertaining area. So what we're looking at now will be all undercover. And what it will look like is what we've got down here. So this roof will be coming, the house ends there, but this roof will come out to where those piers are, to the other end of them. And there's a massive oak, this timber like this, a massive one that is going to sit on the top of that pier there, and going to sit on the top of that pier when that pier is finally lifted up a bit further. And you will be all undercover here, but you'll be outside. And the effect will be, I hope, quite stunning. So you'll be undercover as you are here, and you'll have this big entertaining area. All of the floor, or the area that we're walking on, will be porcelain tiles, and it'll all be one level. It should be quite nice. And then you come out here and you will have in the open in this area here. This is where the wall is going to come that divides the two properties. So the area for this house is this area here and round this corner and up into that area there. In fact, I mean, up here is very nice because, whoops, where this is a bit of a sun trap up here. You are completely private here, and you get the sun here almost all day. You're facing south, and most of the day you've got the sun. Well, it will be shaded a bit from this building when the roof comes up, but there'll be a wall in front of you, so you won't see the garage. But it is quite a private area. So it's quite a nice space they've got in this house. They haven't got a garden as such, but they could have raised beds, I suppose. But it's certainly an interesting area to have, and a lot of it is undercover. So that's what we're doing. At the moment we're building, just started today to build this pier up, because we're hoping next week to put the oak timber that's got to go across, sits over there, that's got to go up. And also next week we've got a steel that's going up over here that's got to sit on that plate over there, on that plate there, over to here. So it's all beginning to come together here. Anyway, that's the sort of rough outline of these 4 units, and hopefully in the next month or two we'll see quite a bit of progress. And that's it. I think it's going to rain. Well, just to add a final piece, in between working on the 4 units, I'm also doing some work on our own land, the land that we will be having, or retaining for ourselves, as it were. This is our wood. It's split into 2 areas really. This is the large wood here, and that other wood here is fenced, so we can let dogs loose in that bit. But this is a road with access to the wood. This I've decided to do a few things here. We've got power put down here now, so I've got lamp posts that are going to be installed, about 4 of them along here, to light this up at night. There's one of the loops come up, which is where there'll be a post. And then I'm also going to make some other features in here. There's a parking area here, which hopefully in about a week will be finished, and this will be level with the road, but it will be paved. This will be paving stones. It'll be really nice, and there will be a water supply here which we're bringing down, and electricity supply, so that I can wash cars or have power here if I wanted it, or if somebody could park a motorhome, a friend of mine may be coming here, they could park here and they'd have there'll be power and water here in this area. Nice spot to park. You're in the woods really. And we put this road in here about 18 months ago, so it should be quite good. My dog enjoys it. Right, so that's the situation. I'll leave it at that. Well, I just thought I'd add one more thing. When we bought this land about 22 years ago, everything that you see, everywhere I'm walking, was actually an open field. And we planted all these trees, everything that you see here, apart from a couple of obviously really old giant willow trees. We planted everything else. So all of this here was planted, and this is the river running here. So I've got a river that runs around the boundary of the wood. You can see it down here.